I've gotten some requests to do some tutorial videos on how I make some of the dubstep sounds that I made in my last video. Really, you just gotta have an ear for it. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to make a certain song, and these are the songs that I've used today. As you can see, most of them are 140 beats except for these parts right here. It's like a dance section. So I usually use probably 2 or 3 channels to start it off, just get a good beat going on, and as the song goes I'll incorporate other channels. This song will have 4 channels, as you can see, and it'll consist. Another thing that I want to note is this part right here is a break or a drop that I tried to create using simple sounds, and I'll play it by itself just so you can hear it. Now that's not that great, I know, but I wanted to try to create something different that I haven't done by myself, or that I haven't done before, and I thought it came out pretty good, but y'all will all be the judges of that. Let me find my mouse pad. Let me see. Oh shit. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is get rid of this warning sign. Alright, so the first noise or sound that I used, I actually bought these new sounds. They were $5 on the sound store. And the way you can find these is in your library. When you first open up, you have to be logged in though. You have to have an account in order to save these, in order to play them, which when you do that, you go down to this arrow right here and it'll compress all of it, make it into an MP3 file, or not an MP3, but it'll save it as a WAV format, and I still haven't been able to figure out how to convert that. But you can upload it to your Facebook and show it off, and it'll come up in its own little video player, or you can do what I do and just record it off of your computer's microphone and just upload it like that. That's how I usually do it. I haven't had the time to though, but that's still a work in progress. So this first half of the song is just real percussion-y drums, beats. It's not really too dubstep, and then right here is where the drop is, and then I try to make it a little more electro sound. This right here will be something else that I was experimenting on just 10 minutes ago. So this first sound that I use is called kick line drop, and it'll sound like this. So we'll go to our project. So that's what it basically sounds like. So what I did was, let's delete it. Let's bring it back. So it's going to be a little file, as you can see. I drag it in place, start it from the beginning, and I'm going to extend it, because when I play this song, it's only going to play that first part. So that's why I extended it out. So now let me get this back to the way I had it. Extend this out the way I wanted it. So just right there. Alright. And I'm going to leave that right there. The next thing that I have is called hi-hats. Dual. They're going to sound like this. So as you can see, I already have them in place. So I'm just going to press play, let you hear it out. So that's the basic tempo that I'm going right now. I've got a drum, I've got like a kick sound, and I've got the hi-hats. So the next thing that we're going to want to add is some kind of beat or a synth lead, or just something that will take the listener's ears into a different state of, I don't know, trance or something. And it gets boring kind of listening to that snare and just the drums for a while, so I'm going to add this beat. and the beat itself will sound like this. So the reason I chose that sound is because it just sounds real spacey, kind of alienish, and I don't know, I felt like this entire first part sounds kind of just like a, who could I compare it to that sounds like that? It kind of reminds me of a little bit of, Nero. His song is called Doomsday. Go look it up. It sounds amazing, and it kind of reminds me of that, just not as fast. But so I've already got that in place right here. And if you're wondering how I'm doing this, just you can double click it. You can hear these sounds. Down here, auto audition. The auto audition, when you click it, it makes it to where you can just click it once and it'll play that sound. Loop, it's self-explanatory. It'll just play it as a loop, and then you can just hear what it'll sound like if you extended your piece all the way out. So I've already got this beat flanga in place, and I've got it timed up. If you can see right here, there are these little lines. These are when the beat starts over, and it'll go and start over and go and start over. Some of them are longer than others, some of them are shorter than others. There's one right here, and there's another one right here. So this whole piece right here is just one. So the beat flanga starts from right here, and it'll end right here. So that's how you extend it. And you can edit these clips to sound completely different. Like if I don't want it to start, like here, let me play it. Alright, so now say that I don't want that to sound like that. I want it to come in a different spot. So I can just drag, make it shorter, and then I can also extend this part like this and make something completely new. It's probably not going to sound good, but let's hear it. Now, as you can see, that doesn't sound as good as the original, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that one back over here. I actually don't remember what mark I had it at. There's a 27 at. Hold on, let me find out. Alright, here we go. Oh, crap. Now that what I just did right there is, it's called, over here in these boxes you have a volume and like an effects pen, and what you can do is, and a certain part comes in, if you don't want it to start loud, you can just bring it down and you'll hear the difference. Like, let me bring this over here so it'll sound like it's coming in. So let's play it. Let me see. Another cool thing with that is that you will actually see it rise with your volume bar. So it'll start low and start rising by itself. You don't have to do anything with it. It's a real good way to edit sounds that you want to come in at a certain time, and it really saves me a lot from having to do a bunch of editing. But this is part 1, so that's just a basic beginning. So I will make I hope you come back to see part 2 to see the rest of the song. Thanks for watching. Like the video, share it. Let me know your comments, feedback. Always replying to comments, helping people out. So thank you. Bye.